When I was in the Mexican army, after I finished my brand new training course and finally arrived at my unit, I met a corporal everyone called Calamardo. And I'm not lying to you. That guy was famous even among the lieutenants. You could tell he was born for this. He had that old soldier presence. You could tell not to mess with him just by looking. He kept everyone on their toes. Recruits, soldiers, privates, he gave all of us his military tough love whenever he wanted. But over time, I started to figure him out. Turns out he was from Querétaro, and aside from his rebellious attitude, the guy was actually pretty cool. And besides, he played soccer, and since he was short, he was pretty fast. It was hard to catch up to him. He was one of those guys who one day would give you a serious scolding, and the next day he'd be teaching you things that would be useful for life. Military. Eventually, they send us as reinforcements to another unit in the south. The operation lasted 2 months, and a nearby town loved to party. You could hear bands playing almost every night and see the lights. And I could tell if it was a norteño band, and the music reached us loud and clear. And, well, you put up with it, but it also gets stressful. And in that first week, it turns out that a group of 8 or 9 guys, led by El Calamardo, would obviously jump over the fence. All this happened when we had nothing to do, and it wasn't just that they did it once, because El Calamardo kept doing that routine. During the 2 months we were there, he would jump around, dance, drink, and he even got a job and got married twice, damn it. Twice during the same operation, and we didn't even know about it.
How did we find out everything?
Well, one day during roll call, they noticed several people were missing. And about half an hour later, we saw them coming back, but they were all messed up, crawling in, totally hungover. You could smell the beer from 10 meters away. And behind the group came Calamardo, walking while holding his leg and his face because he got beaten up at the party. We thought the show was over, but it wasn't, huh? 20 minutes later, a man in civilian clothes shows up at the battalion door to ask for the money that was supposedly paid to Calamardo. That's when we found out that the jerk had gotten a job as a night watchman and never showed up, not even once. And to top off that whole soap opera, a few hours later, a woman shows up asking for Calamardo.
Captain Segundo Calamardo.
We turned to look at Calamardo, and the guy just lowered his head because, yeah. At the party, the genius had told 2 women, his 2 new wives, that he was Captain Segundo. One of them went to find him to say she was having twins. That day, I realized there are many types of soldiers. Rebellious, good, brave, but I only ever met one like El Calamardo.